Oh, yes. Oh, my God, Backlash. This show tonight, most of this show was a shit fest. And I sat, and I'm comparing this right now. I watched New Japan Pro Wrestling Dontaku the other day, Friday, I believe it was. And I saw what happened from Jericho returning to New Japan, attacking Naito, to the amazing Okada versus Tanahashi match, the Kushida versus Ospreay match, and then Taiji Ishimori being a new Bullet Club member, Bullet Club 5th anniversary, Cody versus Ibushi, Kenny versus Hangman, and I compare that to what I saw tonight and just thought it was, Jesus, this was bad. And there was a lot of bad on here. It was really hard to find a lot of good from this, but there was one really big good part of this show, as in regarding to Backlash. But I sit there and you can see how the crowd was tonight, of how bad this was in, was this, Newark, New Jersey, I believe, tonight. And I saw this, first off, I did see the pre-show match. I guess I'll point that out. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good, actually, with Bailey and Ruby Riott. I think I know where it's going to go since the Riot Squad gets involved. In order to be, Bailey and Sasha will team together to go against the Riot Squad, kind of like with Absolution. Kind of the same thing a little bit over and over, unless Bailey turns on Sasha or goes the other way around. So that's just kind of a quick thing from there. Well, but it's into getting the official first match of Backlash, probably the best match of the entire show, and probably should have maybe main evented a bit, may have been the semi-main event of this whole show, and that is Seth Rollins and The Miz. This match was great. This was excellent, damn near. This was just, it was awesome. I think they gave him a lot of great time out there. Even though but even though this match was predictable, knowing that, Seth was going to retain, because, they couldn't have the Intercontinental and US on the same show, this was just a great match. This was awesome. I loved a lot of things they were doing out there. Probably one of my favorite spots of the night was the Falcon Arrow into a skull crushing finale. That was a really great move from there. There was also what else there was in this match? Miz even hit another skull crushing finale, and people actually jumped up out of his seat. Like Miz with the near falls, people actually believing it out there that he was actually gonna win the title and stuff. But Seth was able to come back, pretty much trying to get the curb stomp multiple times, even trying to hit a curb stomp off the second rope. And as Miz tried to roll it up, Seth got the curb stomp for the win. This was great. This was just a very, very great match, okay? I don't know who Seth's next opponent will be, unless it's Finn Balor again, but they've done that a bit too many times now. And we're not going to see with Miz anytime soon, since they're on two separate shows anyways. But this was a very great match to kick off the show. This was just awesome, okay? It was one match you want to watch throughout this entire show. Watch that match. Seth Rollins and The Miz, a Intercontinental title. Told a great story out there. A very, very great match. I can't really complain about it that much. I loved it. We get the crowd hyped for it. Now this is where the show starts to fall down and take a nosedive through match. And Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. My God, this felt long. And it says they only gave him like 10 minutes out there, but this felt long. And there's a lot of things you can complain on from. First off, they gave Alexa Bliss a lot of offense. Like, they gave this girl a lot of offense. She was kicking Nia Jax's ass half the time, especially pushing her so easily. And I know somebody pointed out, like, yeah, she's a big girl and everything, but why is she so easy to knock down? Because you saw it several times, Bliss was knocking Jax down, and she was like I said before, she got a lot of offense on her. She really did. Pretty much knock her down off the ropes several times. And pretty much beating her up through outside the ring and knock her into the steel steps. And even tried to hit her with a twisted bliss, but Jax caught her and was able to hit a Samoan drop. But this was just a match I didn't care about really. It just didn't go nowhere, and maybe it's because of this feud, and I didn't really care for it anymore at this point. So I'm hoping this was the end. It's just I'm just surprised this match went this long. I just can't really imagine. You just look at the size difference between these two, and I can go back to what Jim Cornette said a while ago when he was reviewing WrestleMania. It's like they got this reverse. Shouldn't the big girl be the bully, and the small girl should be the one that's supposed to be a face, and the other one's supposed to be a heel or whatever? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? But they got this in reverse, so I just don't know. And her just dodging the Samoan drop several times. Jack's trying to hit it, which never really got there until she finally hit the Samoan drop. But I don't think Jax is connecting with fans anyways. And you could see right after Jax won, giving this corporate speech about bullying and be a star movement, and bully this, bully that, step above them and everything. And that's why they've done this feud for like that the longest. And bullies suck, we get that, but they've been milking this thing for a while now, and you just knew it was a campaign. You knew it was very scripted. And once that be a star thing came out, the line she said there, you just knew this was a very scripted thing, promo they gave her to say that, saying, I overcame bullying, I did this, I overcame Alexa Bliss, and don't change for anything. The speech, I just don't know what the speech was. And you could hear people boo when Jax is talking while giving this speech. So this did not help at all. It really didn't. It just made it worse. This was probably one of the worst matches of the night I saw. And I saw all the worst things out of tonight, but this was one of the worst ones I did see, though, of tonight. Sorry about my throat, but what else did they do? It was Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. This was not a bad match, but I feel like the crowd really cooled on and lost interest in this match. Yes, this is a face versus face match, and they were with both of these guys, okay? But when the crowd starts chanting Rusev Day at a point throughout the match, it really didn't help. So it just, like I said, it's not a bad match or anything. It's just I don't think people were into it that much, and they just kind of lost part from it. I know some people are gonna say, was Randy Orton on tonight, or was he off tonight, or you'll never know when he's on or when he's off when doing a match. I think he was on tonight, but Orton, he tried to hit an RKO, but Hardy did Twist of Fate, Swan Tom got the clean pin. I kind of knew Jeff was gonna win anyways, but it's just like I said, the match was good. It's just I don't know, something missing from it. I don't know why, but it was still a good match, so it didn't really suck. You just knew the crowd was kind of getting restless with it. Elias was next, which I don't know what the hell this was, but I will admit I did laugh at a little of it. Elias was getting ready to do his song until the New Day came out with Francesca, and they came out and wanted to do, I guess, autographs and sing a song or something, but Elias said, if you want to play with him, you don't want to walk with Elias, that's what Wood said. And Elias, he's a solo act, so he does this on his own. He told New Day to get the hell out, but as Elias tried to play, Aiden English comes out with Rusev, which is a Rusev Day thing and chant for it, but Rusev is out here for pretty much nothing then. At least they didn't try to bury this guy out here this time, which they're really trying to kill this whole Rusev thing and put Lana back. And then next thing you know, after Rusev and them come out, and we're on the bootleg box, Dylan and the Booty Boys, they call it. I think Rusev called them. And then you got No Way Jose and these Rosebud wannabes, and then the Titus brand, and then the Brazongo. I'm thinking this is about to be some 10-man tag looking at this whole segment. It's a good thing the crowd was actually into this and actually hyped for it and actually loved what was going on. Because Elias pretty much says, yeah, right, get the hell out. He wanted to sing his song, and as he tried, Bobby Roode's music hit. Bobby Roode entered from behind and hit him with a glorious DDT. even his glorious pose, and then danced all the way back to the ramp with No Way Jose and Titus Brand, and I don't know, they're all just dancing out. Dude, this segment was a waste of filler time. This was filler time. And this pay-per-view was long enough as it is, but did we really need more filler time throughout this whole show? This was a 4.5 hour pay-per-view, even I think it shouldn't have been that long. It really shouldn't have. Shouldn't have really gone that long. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. First off, there were we want Enzo chants, so you knew who the people wanted to see out of that group, and they wanted to see Enzo over him, so that tells you something. If they want to see Enzo more than Cass. This match itself was kind of okay, but I don't think it really was that good. Like I said, the fans really they cared about we want Enzo for like the first 2 minutes of the match. And yeah, Bryan did win the match with the Yes Lock, which Cass immediately tapped out after that. I don't know, the match was somewhat kind of clunky out there a little time and time. Sorry, yawning right there, but yeah, like I said, people chanting Enzo. This match was just kind of there, and like Cass did make him, Cass tapped out. And I'm thinking this feud's about to be over and stuff after this, but I found out it's not, and they want to continue this thing since Cass beat the crap out of Daniel Bryan right after that and big booting him. So it's not over, but I kind of would have wanted to end it right after this because this was not really good, and I just didn't think it was that good of a match. It just really wasn't. Yes, the people were hype for Bryan and everything, but so no reaction. Wow, I'm even tired here, so I'm gonna try to keep my focus on it. Was yawning and stuff, but like I said, this feud I thought it would have been a one-off thing, but I guess they're gonna keep this going with these two. I'm not the biggest fan of this match, and it just really, I don't know, man. It's just something odd about it. Well, not odd than the Enzo chants, but it just wasn't that good. Carmella versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title. This was another bad match right here. First off, Carmella's screaming has just gotten to the point where it's like it's annoying heat at this time. It's not even heat. It's just like annoying heat. Her voice is just screeching. And even the finish was very weak for this match with Charlotte doing a moonsault and her knee buckles, and then Carmella kicks her and then hits a pin, a clean win also, roll up type of pin. I'm thinking the Iconics are going to come out and attack, but hey, no, that's not going to happen. So went over Charlotte clean for some reason. Well, I feel like every time I yawn, it's like I kind of forget what I say a little, but yeah, like I was saying, this is just Carmella. She got the win, beating Charlotte for the title again, but I still see her as a transitional champion, but I guess see where it goes, but it's not really going out as well as it's supposed to be, and it just was a very disappointing match, and it just did not, it just really didn't go anywhere, really didn't. Next match on the card, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a no qualification match for the WWE title, which was probably one of the better matches they had ever since being in WWE again. But just want to go about 21 minutes out here, but the finish was bad, very bad finish. Did not like it. Which, since you knew there was a lot of nut shots coming in the match, and like there was a lot of nut shots in here and stuff, so you knew it was gonna happen. And you knew you were gonna need a cut for this, but Nakamura and AJ once again they hit each other in the nuts, of course, even kicking each other in the nuts several times. But yes, did these two go at each other have a better match? Yes, they did. But you could tell the crowd was very pissed off once you heard it was a no count. First off, this is a no DQ match, number one. Why is there a 10 count out in a no disqualification match? There's no rules, right? So why are you counting the 10? This made no sense. This makes the finish make any type of sense. And I'm sure both of these guys are going to wear a cup or something when the next match comes, since it's Nutshot Glory out there. But the finish of this was just bad. I don't know what was the point of having another 10, I think it was going to be a 10 tag or something. Thinking something else, but really gotta stop doing these random pauses. But like I said, I don't know why you need a no disqualification, do a double count out if you know the thing is no DQ. What is the point of this? It really makes no sense. And I'm sure it's probably gonna be a last man standing match, since both of these guys fell on the ground at the same time and did not get back in the 10 count. But like I said, you could tell the people who got pissed. You know it should have been an actual real winner, because I thought they were moving on from this. But it looks like they want to keep this feud going. But I'm not sure how long they can really keep this going with Nakamura and AJ Styles. But like I said, it'll probably be a no disqualification match, since it was a last man standing match, and for some reason you can count during the DQ. So I'm not really sure where this goes, but we'll see. Really trying to get through this review. I guess I'm really tired here. I'm really trying to get my train of thoughts and stuff. It's a good thing I wrote this down. But right after the WWE title match, and let me also point out, the WWE title was not the main event of the show. Listen, of all the world titles, you got one world title on the show that's on the line, and you can have Roman and Joe main event, and we'll get to that. But for some reason, you're gonna put the WWE Championship not even as the semi-main event, but the third match before the main event. It makes no type of sense. Why isn't that at the end of the show? It really doesn't, between Nakamura and AJ Styles. This was even obvious. You should have made them the main event. I'm tired, but like I said about, like I said, there was no disqualification match. What was going on with that? How long that keeps going? But getting after my rant over the whole WWE title, why it's not the main event of the show, which just makes no sense. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley went against Owens and Zayn. Lashley, who literally got no reaction coming out there, and Strowman did. But this was another, what the hell is this match? Why? I forgot this match was on the card. It showed up so late on the show. I really did. And yeah, Owens and Zayn are punching each other, trying to see who's going to go in the ring with Strowman or Lashley, and gets knocked into there. Bobby Lashley, for some odd reason, wins with a vertical suplex on Kevin Owens, which I didn't know vertical suplex was that powerful and stuff. So I don't really understand what was the, I don't understand what was the point of it was, but yeah, Lashley, he just feels cold right now, going into all of this. Strowman, at least he was over right here, but just it didn't really work. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see for this. But this tag match was pretty much whatever. You didn't really see much from here. This is a match you probably could have seen on Raw, but yeah. But yeah, Owens and Zayn attacking each other, and well, I really gotta start doing these long pauses. Like, I'm getting tired. I'm losing my train of thought every time I yawn a little for some reason doing this review. But the tag match was whatever. You could have saw it on Raw. Why is it the semi-co-main event? I don't know. Owens and Zayn argued with each other. Lashley got no reaction at the time. It didn't work. But moving into the main event of the show, which we had to make this man look super strong. Even Joe called him out before he even got in the ring with Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. This went very bad. Yeah, Joe kept throwing around the table and then tried to hit with multiple coquina clutches throughout the match. And I kind of knew he was losing anyways. Yeah, let's go Roman. Roman sucks. But when the people are now chanting CM Punk chants as loud as possible, beat the traffic, this is boring chants, and it was a very boring match. A lot of rest holds, really just ate up time through all this, and they tried to get this over, but this was just a bad match. It really was. But yeah, this match right here was the main event. People turned on it, of course. Like I said, beat the traffic chants, CM Punk chants, this is boring chants. Even when I looked up photos, people left before the whole match was over because I guess they knew Roman was winning. Yeah, they gave Joe as much offense as they could, but Joe got hit by that one spear by Roman, and it was pretty much over with that. So whatever they still trying to push Roman with, they still are pushing him true to the moon, of course. But I'm really started losing. Like I said, I've got to do this review hurry up because I'm really tired. But like I said, this whole match just stunk up the whole show. This is probably one of the worst things you see. Like I'm now repeating myself on the chants like 3-4 times now. CM Punk chants, this is boring chants, beat the traffic chants, rest hold at the rest hold. Superman punch, right, coquina clutch here and there. But this was a very bad match to end the show with. A lot of this pay-per-view was horrible, okay? Listen, the best thing you want to see out of this whole show, watch Seth Rollins versus The Miz. That was one of the best matches on here. Everything after that literally hit the fan and fell apart. Maybe there was a couple good pieces here and there, like some chicken or whatever, but all of this is just gotten bad. Like, very, very bad. But yeah, this is just really bad. I think I've shitted on the main event anyway several times. Like I said, I lost my train of thought here and there, but I think I've got my point across on the whole main event and this pay-per-view itself. Like I said, main event was bad. It sucked. It died 1,000 deaths. You want to watch the better wrestling show? Go watch New Japan Pro Wrestling Dotaku. That was a way better show than what I saw here through over this 4.5 hour show tonight. The best things on here was Seth versus Miz for the IC title. One of the worst things was Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns, and probably also Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. Those were very, very bad matches, okay? It just went bad. So we'll just have to see what happens from there then. But anything else I wanted to add, I was just kind of reading off of what's going on here. I already pretty much told you what show you need to watch. That's Superior, because Backlash, it just really didn't deliver out there. It really didn't. Tried to, but it just did not get where it needed to be. Like I said, just a lot of bad going on than it was more than good. Really getting tired here, but I think I'm gonna cut off this review from here. Listen, Backlash, shit pay-per-view. What I told you was probably one of the worst 2 matches I saw tonight. And maybe the SmackDown Women's title too, since I see how that was bad. Yeah, there was a lot of bad booking, of course, but the best thing was probably Samoa Joe. And not Samoa Joe. Why did I say Samoa Joe? Was the Intercontinental title, which I probably said that 4 or 5 times now, between The Miz and Seth Rollins and stuff. So yeah, but I'm going to roll. I'm out of here. Make sure you enjoyed the show. Comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about Backlash tonight. I've already told you my bad parts of it was good. Now you tell me what you thought about the entire show. But I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace. I'm really getting tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. So peace out.